These are my week 4 college football playoff predictions. Hit that like and subscribe button. The first game we have is between Oregon and Colorado. Going into the season, I did not think Colorado was going to be this good, but I think their hype dies after these next 2 weeks because they have 2 ranked opponents the next 2 weeks, and they're without one of their star players in Travis Hunter. So I'm gonna take Oregon to win this game with the final score: Oregon 38, Colorado 28. I think that Shedeur Sanders is gonna light Oregon up in the first half, first 3 quarters, but I think Oregon's defense is gonna step up in the fourth quarter to stop them. In the second game, we have UCLA versus Utah. I think that UCLA is going to win this game because I was watching the Utah versus Baylor game, and Baylor and Utah barely beat Baylor. I think that UCLA's passing and running attack is going to be way too much for Utah to handle. The final score in this game is going to be 35-31 UCLA. In the next game, we have Ole Miss versus Alabama. I'm a big Alabama fan, but the way they have been playing the last few weeks, I don't think Alabama's going to win. They barely beat USF by 14. That game should have been, Alabama should have won that game by at least 50. And their QB situation, not in good hands. So I think Ole Miss is going to win 45-42. And I think Ole Miss's passing offense is going to torch Alabama's defense. In the next game, we have Oregon State versus Washington State. Let's be real, who really gives a shit about these two teams? I haven't watched neither of these teams, but I think Washington State is gonna win this game with their passing. I think Washington State's going to win 48-28. In the next game, we have Penn State versus Iowa. And I think that Penn State is going to pass all over Iowa. And Iowa's defense sucks. And I think that Iowa's offensive coordinators are going to get fired at the end of the season because he couldn't score 25 points, keep a 25-point average. So the final score of this game is going to be Penn State 42, Iowa 21. In the main event, we have Ohio State versus Notre Dame, which really, I don't care about these two teams. I hate both of them because I'm a Michigan fan. But Ohio State's QB situation, I honestly don't like their QB whatsoever. But if I had to give my prediction, I wish they could end in a tie or they both lose. But unfortunately, that can't happen. And I was watching the Navy Notre Dame game the first week of the season, and that was a good ass game. But I think Notre Dame's going to win a close one, 38-35, and they're going to get their revenge from last year.